Investors may be worried, but most Americans are laughing all the way to the tank. Gasoline is selling tonight for an average of $2.20 a gallon, down $1.12 from a year ago. Falling gas prices are shifting car sales into high gear. Chrysler and GM posted double-digit gains last month, and some analysts think 2015 will be the best year for cars in a decade. And heating oil is selling for about $3 a gallon, $1 less than a year ago. And the timing couldn't be better because much of the country is bundling up against the first big cold spell of the year. It was ice cold today along the shores of Lake Michigan. The mercury fell below zero across the northern tier of the United States. It's in single digits right now in Chicago, where we find Dean Reynolds.
It is so cold in Chicago now that workers are heating railroad switches with open flames to keep them from freezing solid.
Is there a risk of derailment if you don't do this?
Yes. If the switch does not engage properly, the train could derail.
Meg Thomas Riley works for Metra, the commuter rail link that provides just over 300,000 rides in Chicago every day.
If we have a major switch fail at the start of the evening rush, it doesn't just affect that train, it can affect 20 to 30 trains behind it.
Like this one coming here.
Facing a wind chill of 30 below at 7 a.m., Minneapolis children were dressed more for polar expeditions than bus rides to school. Along Lake Superior at Duluth, the actual temperature was minus 18. To the west in Washington State, persistent rain caused a hillside to give way, shoving a house right off its foundation. But snow is the story in many areas, already on the ground and more on the way. That's why in Chicago, salt trucks were loading up and heading out.
Now, the snow is expected to start sometime later tonight, and accumulations could reach up to half a foot in some places. But Scott, the really bad news is that while it's all of 6 degrees here in Chicago now, it's going to get even colder on Wednesday.
Dean, thanks.